I want to like, hurry up, motherfucker.
Welcome. Back again like we never left.
Back again like we never left, right? Happy Thursday, everyone.
Happy Thursday.
Bless you.
Of course I get a sneeze the minute we go live. That is like
any other time, I'm fine. No allergies, no yawning, no nothing.
Nothing.
As soon
as we go live, everything, my entire body starts to work to break down. This is some BS.
Look, welcome to 40 and over. 40 and over.
Gracious. Man. Anyway. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you are seeing or listening to this. Welcome to Dating University.
Welcome.
And here at Dating University, we discuss the good,
the bad,
and the ugly
of all things dating and relationships.
Absolutely. Listen, before we get into everything, you know what time it is. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe.
Hit
the share.
Definitely hit the share. Definitely.
And get connected with Dating University.
Get connected. Enroll yourself. Enroll your family. Enroll your children. Enroll your pets. Enroll your exes. Enroll your next. Spin the block and enroll everybody that you know. Re-enroll if you've fallen off the books. It's fine. We're one of those universities where if you don't attend for a couple of weeks, it's okay. You don't fail. You never fail here. You only win. Just come back to class when you can. That's all we ask. We miss you.
That's
okay? It. Hello. Hey, Drea.
Listen, Drea, you called it.
What did she say? I'm reading it on my phone. What did she say?
She said that 40 and over means that sneeze caused me to pull a muscle in my back.
Yeah, baby. Drea, you tell no lies. I think I woke up one morning and I was kind of in a daze. Like, you know, when you're almost awake, but not quite there yet. And you're going to like twist. And I felt like a muscle pop in my neck. I knew. Jesus. I said, well, I'm out for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and that's the end of the day.
That's in my neck, I'm turning with my entire body. I'm giving them the robot. So, look, I understand.
That's the beginning and the end of the day.
Yeah, it's a blessing to definitely see 40, but 40 will let you know that she's here. And she's not going anywhere.
No, not at all. That was so crazy, man. So what's going on, Brett? How you doing?
You know, working for free is for the birds.
It is.
I am impacted by this furlough. I don't have much to say because, you know, we are a brand and the views expressed by this brand are not our views. But it's a struggle, you know. to wake up and know that you are not getting a paycheck, but you're still expected to give your all as if you were, is hard. It's harder than people can imagine.
Yeah.
Who wants to get up and work for free? Like, yeah, I love doing charity work, but my mortgage don't accept charitable deeds. You know, going to the market, I can't pull out my charity card and say, "Hey, I did 8 hours of work. Can I get something?" That's not how life works. So, you know, I need my payments. I need my coins first, and then I can be philanthropic after. So, you know, it's been a struggle. It's been a journey, but God is good, and God will provide, as He always does.
God will provide. God is good, and I am so sorry that you have not only been furloughed, but having to be one of the people that has to go in and do the job without getting paid. Like that right there. It's a kick in the teeth. You know what I'm saying?
It's a kick in the teeth. It's a kick in the teeth for sure. And I don't have the job where I can just kick my feet up and protest and not do anything. My job impacts the American people. So, you know, I made an oath to always provide service to them. So I can't go back on my oath. So I got to do what I got to do.
Dang. Yeah. You know, so with that, and without getting political, what is the overall like milieu in your job space, like with it? Like how is everyone else maintaining themselves, or how are you maintaining yourself?
You know, I think everyone is finding their own happy path. I think when you can speak in community with people that are going through the exact same thing, you don't feel so alone. Some people are providing, you know, scriptures and, you know, words of encouragement. Other colleagues are providing jokes that make us laugh every day. Some people need to vent, and there's a space where management allows us to do that, which is also therapeutic. Like, yeah, we can all kumbaya and say God is good, but we're human. We can also be mad, like, this pisses me off. Sure. You know, you have some people that voted for this that we have to now serve. Are you kidding me? Part of me wants to say, separate those that voted for him from those that did not. I'll service the ones that didn't vote for him. How about that? And then those that did, send for yourself. This is what you wanted. So how about you do that for yourself? But, you know, you don't have the luxury of doing that. So, like, you know.
You wanted the limited government here. So, figure it out.
Yeah, we just have to, you know, make the best of it and keep it pushing. But, you know, morale is obviously not where it could be. But you know, each day we're taking it day by day.
Well, I'm praying for you, you and Darius, because I know you both are in the federal government right now.
Yes, thank you.
You know, I pray for multiple streams of income to come in and, you know, help, you know, supplement in this uncertain time.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, so while I'm saying that, let's go ahead and y'all need to go ahead and go buy a shirt for real.
Buy several shirts, you know. Become a silent investor. If you're feeling so led and you say, I want to invest, even though I may not want a shirt, I may not want a mask, I may not want a mug, even though we still sell these?
We still sell them.
Okay.
We still sell them.
You may not want the merchandise, but you want to support. Reach out to one of us and say, hey, I just want to support. Where can I send some money?
For sure.
Okay.
Make sure.
Okay.
Make sure.
So, let's get to Charles. How are you doing? You know, that's one thing I love about you, Charles, is that before we even hop into what we're talking about, I don't know if other podcasts do this, but you make it a point to say, how are you? Before we even dive in to what we're talking about, how are you? So I want to thank you for that. So tell us how you're doing.
Yeah, no problem. Because while this is a podcast, we're humans first, like you said, right?
Yeah.
And So it's a matter of tapping into that humanity.
Yeah.
You feel me? And and I think that that is a huge part of our popularity, is our authenticity to not only to each other but to our fans and to our brand, and just making sure that we're all okay, because it's not easy to be in a hard space and then wipe that off, put a new face on, come on here, talk live or record and put out content if you're not in a great headspace. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy.
Right.
So with checking in, it breaks up the monotony of, okay, we're just gonna pump out content and that's just it. Like, we're so much more than just two people talking about relationship stuff. Like, we're mothers, we're fathers, we're husbands, we're wives, we're employees, we're children, we're uncles, we're aunts, we're all of these things. So the check-in is real. But to answer your question, I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. We're back to the outlet, which is my therapy, right here podcasting, just on here talking about my stuff.
Okay, good.
The Husband's Lounge podcast, we are officially off a break as well. Took us a minute. Eric, listen, this was a season.
Listen.
So new episode just dropped this morning on Emotional
Beautiful.
I think it was one of our best episodes yet.
Listen, y'all.
Shout out to
our favorite co-host.
Yes.
Our favorite co-host. Our favorite third co-host.
Yes.
Okay.
Shout out to Anthony Johnston. I appreciate you.
Shout out.
So get a chance, go on Spotify, the Husband's Lounge podcast. Leave a review, rate it, give it 5 stars, please, so we can get into the algorithm. The same as this podcast as well. Please go to the page, go subscribe, like, follow, review, and rate. All the and you know what the best part about all of that is?
What?
None of that costs you any money.
Okay.
We love you, Dre. I wish I could buy some merch, but
I know, Dre.
$0.00.
I know, Dre. We're in this together, okay?
We are in this.
We're in this together.
What they do to heart. So,
Charles, can you read us?
What's up, George?
Hi, George. Can you read us our opening question? And then we will segue into our topic, which, it's gives me a little bit of heartburn to revisit this. But I think we're going to add a little spin to it. So hopefully we can make it not so daunting.
For sure.
Okay.
So our question of the evening is, what is the likelihood of discontinuing a relationship due to, I wrote that all kind of wrong, but I'm gonna fix it, due to someone having too many sexual partners?
Just read it, just read it. That's cool.
You fix that in post.
Yeah. Are you willing to end a relationship based on the number of sexual partners on the list?
Listen, I'll go first. For this answer is different at 43.
Sure.
Than it would be if I was 23.
Do tell.
So, who are we to judge anybody? You know what I'm saying? I mean, because think about it. If you have, let's say, one partner for every 2 years of adulthood, right? Because stuff don't work out. You know what I'm saying? So you may have more than one sexual partner in a year, and
Sure.
Hey, is there a limit? Maybe.
Like, do you have it? Like, do you personally have a number?
I don't necessarily have a. I'm sorry, I do not have a specific number that like just look. If you're anywhere above this number,
sure, okay,
it's a wrap. No,
yeah.
we're at this big age now where hey, listen, the people have had I don't want to call it that phase, but you
call it what it is.
Yeah. Ooh, see, that's a good one. I think people need to focus more on the test results. Amen. So,
but you know what? I definitely agree with that. But even like, if you have the test results, from my experience in dating, because I've dated a lot, there are men that if the number's over 1, they're like, that's too many. That's too much. That is too. I remember I was talking to a homegirl, and I mean, let's be honest. When a man asks you a number, or vice versa, you're not gonna give the right number. You're not. You're gonna divide by 3.
Go J. Cole it.
And then, divide that by 0.67 to get the number. And so with the number that was given to the guy, the number was a single digit number, Charles. Single digit. And he was like, I can't rock with that. That is too many. And we were in our 30s.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, sir, really?
Mm-hmm.
You're focused on the list? You're focused on the number? Like, really?
Look at you, because double your age in your 20s. Yeesh! That would be nuts, though. It would be nuts. That's what I'm saying. Like, if it's like X amount at 23, if I was 23 again, and it's just like your number is just astronomical, I'm like, you easily cracked. Ain't nobody got time. Whatever. But at this age, one, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not even asking that question.
Okay.
That's just me. Because it once you get that answer, you're gonna have your biases.
Right.
But however it's going. Whether it's too low or too high, but go ahead.
No, let's say for the sake of conversation, let's say a prerequisite to even entering into a relationship with someone, like when you're applying for a job, what do they ask for? Your resume. So let's say a prerequisite for entering into a relationship with someone is providing your list, your references of your past people that you dated and had sex with. Would you leave? I mean, there are some people that leave off some employers because it wasn't the best situation. So I ain't gonna lie. There are some people I would probably try to leave off. Like, you were less than 6 months, so I'm gonna just put you in the did not happen pile. But also when you are able to explain your list, because there may be a time where you could be 25 and your number could be, let's say, 30. You could have had, let's say,
could have been multiple. You could
have had a multiple, like a 6-month period where you just went balls to the walls. But other than that, you chilled with the same person in a relationship. So you can say, look, I had this one person from 16 to like 23. And then we broke up. A whole new world. So from 23 to 25, I dated any and everybody. And so that is what I chose to do with my body. I got tested. Everything came back great. No kids, no marriage, none of that. But I had fun.
Yeah, listen, my whole fact's clean. You know what I mean? my whole fact's clean. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we had some drivers, but hey, The mileage is still low, and you know what I mean? We ain't had no major accidents. You know what I'm talking about?
Sure. But it also could be like the quality of the list. Like I could have 3 like extremely problematic people. Like one could have been like a notorious porn star. The other one could have been like a massive drug dealer. Another person could have been like a convict. Or I could have had a list of, let's say, 30, and they were like high profile doctors, lawyers, basketball players. Like, you know, I just feel like there needs to be some kind of context instead of just saying, give me your list. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like
what's going on here.
Yeah, I feel like you're trying to create a narrative. You know what I'm saying? Like you want a certain type of person, you know what I'm saying? But you never know. That person could be a different person from when those numbers were what they were. So we don't have the ability, we don't have the right to judge somebody's past when you're coming into their chapter.
Right.
They're not just coming into yours, you're coming into theirs. So
right.
You know, George said, can we just acknowledge that significant multiple partners is a sign of lack of self-esteem and self-respect, regardless of gender?
I don't know. I mean, that could be a factor, but I'm not going to subscribe to that for just the entirety of someone not having self-esteem.
I'm not going
to subscribe to that.
No, I'm not going to relegate someone of, having lack of self-control or lack of self-esteem just because, they had multiple partners.
Right.
Sex feels good.
Hello? Can we acknowledge that? Sex feels good and people like to have sex. Like, can we normalize that?
Right.
I mean, let's keep it 100.
I don't know, man.
Now, I'm not saying that's not a factor. Sure, there are some people that do tie sex to feeling validated. Like, if I don't feel beautiful, the acceptance of a sexual partner that can get aroused from my body may make me feel like I'm beautiful. So sure, that can be an aspect of it, but there are people that just like having sex. There can be people that have a sexual addiction. Like, the list and reasons of people's numbers fluctuating can be a plethora of reasons, but we can't just limit it to just self-esteem. So that's why I feel like just asking for a list without any type of time or explanation is very damaging. And you can set yourself up to let a good person go without giving them the opportunity to explain themselves and why they chose to have this number.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get that. Okay. He has a response to our response. A lack of self-control is indicative of a lack of self-respect. Also, we aren't talking about the amount of sex, but the amount of partners. Isn't that? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's exactly what we're talking about. I don't care. Like, I don't get to judge you off of what you do. My job, if someone decided to tell me their number, right, and say I got a feeling towards it, that's my duty to either ask a question, like a follow-up question, like, okay, so where are you now in this space, right? Or I could dismiss this person completely based off of something that they did prior to meeting me. Again, like you talked about it earlier, you don't know what that person's mindset was. You don't know what addictions they were dealing with. You don't know what sort of decisions or issues that came into their life that pushed them into this direction, and you don't know if they've healed from that and moved forward.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it could have been, say we're like in our 40s, right? Someone could come up with a number of like, well, I've had like 90 something partners, right? But they were all when I was a teenager. You're 15, 20 years removed from that space, how am I to judge you off of that? Something that you did when you were a kid. I don't know. That's just my.
I don't know. The tone is a little judgmental. I'm not gonna lie. It's coming off a little judgy.
What's coming off judgy?
No, not you. I'm thinking about George's comment about lack of self-control is indicative of a lack of self-respect regarding multiple partners.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, again, everybody's situation could be different. If somebody, let's say, had 7 sexual partners within a time frame, what if they were all boyfriends?
They were all committed relationships.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, just because people think committed relationships mean they have to have multiple years in.
Yeah. Like I had a committed relationship
that was 3 months. Relationship for 3 months.
Yeah. And I had that. It was a 3-month committed relationship, like super deep. It happened super fast. I feel like the older that I get, the trajectory of making things committed is accelerated because of my age. I feel like when I was 15, 16, 17, we could prolong like this relationship, like let's be friends and let's see what happens and this and that. But once I hit 30, it's like, so what we doing? Like, I don't have all this time to be deciding like, let's be friends and then let's court, like, what we finna do. So a lot of my relationships, 30 and over, just kind of was like, look, where we at? I like you, you like me, let's become exclusive. Now, sometimes the way things start fast could be the way things end, even faster. And that's what happened with the string of my relationships. So, if somebody were to see my list between 2014 and 2017, they'd be like, wow, you dated a lot. Okay.
I was single.
Right.
I was Walmart single. Like, I was like, no one thought that I was in a relationship with them type of, deal. Like, I was only responsible for myself,
And that's the other thing. I feel when people ask for a list of past partners, it's always sexual. What if I want to see like your past list of people that you've dated? Why does it always have to be sexual?
To me, I feel like that's way more indicative of a person's mindset.
That's so narrow-minded. Right. I think it's narrow-minded.
I'm like, okay, are you only specifically dating a certain type of person?
Exactly.
Are you just tapped in with, what it could be a whole host of things. Yeah, no. That is definitely more my speed, because it gives me an insight into your mind space. Sex is sex. I mean, let's keep it a bean. Like, I'm not even gonna sex is sex. Like, it can be done and moved on, and no one needs to know. But when you are dating someone, when you are dating multiple people, and are you dating too young? Are you dating too old? Like, are you dating only because someone has access to money or money or power? Right. Are you attracted to, projects, people who are broken?
Right.
Like, it's those. Touch them.
I don't know. Charles. Ooh, yikes! Got a little hot here.
Right.
Got a little hot here. I had a guy friend joke like,
"You love comments." I promise, but we really wanted to tap into with this. George says, "I hear y'all, and I acknowledge all of it. I maintain it's all connected to a lack of self-esteem and self-respect. Your choice, your opinion. For the fortunate of us, these aren't permanent states, but we've all been there. That's all I'm saying."
Okay, for sure.
I totally get that. But we tried, especially with us been doing the show for as long as we've had. I find and Brittany, I'm sure you're going to agree with me. We have veered away from the hardcore stances of things have to be this way when it comes to dating and relationships.
Yeah. This show has introduced us to a myriad of people, and especially the love is linear. People say that, but there are so many branches of love and dating and relationships, meeting people that are polyamorous, meeting people that are in alternative dating lifestyles, meeting people that for them sex is empowering, regardless of the number. It's something that they choose to do with their bodies because they feel not tied to the societal definition of what sex should be. It's what you want it to be, not what others feel like it should be. And so in meeting people like that, it changes your perspective on things. And a question I've always wondered, and Charles, I'll ask you since you're a guy and you've dated before, has a woman ever asked you for a list?
A list of people or just a number?
Like a number. Has any woman asked you for a number or list? Really?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Was it initiated by her, or was it a topic that you brought up?
It was mostly a topic that they brought up. For the majority of those kind of conversations, they were brought up by the woman, and I think that was more. No, for real. I really think that was it was a precursor to whether or not they were going to give it up. It's a precursor conversation, and that's how I took it. That's how I took it. Like, it was just like they were kind of debating, like he cool, you know what I'm saying, he could get some, but I need to see where he at. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how I took it.
Okay. So do you feel like if your number was too low, she would have been like, you're not experienced enough, or if your number was too high, she wasn't willing to rock with you?
Oh, I don't think the too low. And I think this leans into some double standards between.
Talk about it. Yeah.
Between the sexes.
Talk about it. Yeah.
If it was too low, I don't think that's a deal breaker for most women for some reason. If anything, in my experience, because I can't speak for every woman, I can't speak for every man, I think it intrigues them a little bit more. Like okay, he's selective with his, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
A double-edged sword, I feel like, because you have some women that may think that, but then on the other end of the spectrum, Charles, you have women that say your number is low, you're not experienced enough.
Right. You don't know what's going, like, you know, you a little boy out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's And I'm like, why do I have to have multiple? Listen, quality is always better than quantity.
Hello, hola. Because sometimes, you have someone whose numbers may be high, but their impact may be very, very low.
Very, very low.
Don't let the numbers fool you, baby. Some people,
and, I've had a lot of female friends over the years, and of course they tell me stuff. And, it'd be like, yeah, he was fine. He was handsome. He was XYZ. But as soon as we got to the bedroom, it was. And, so there are people out there who, who would get by off of, their looks to get them to the bedroom session, but there's nothing of substance there once it get there. Listen, I got friends, man, they tell me stories, dog.
I know. You start a dating podcast, the stories you hear. It's crazy.
You hear.
It's crazy. in dating, men have always asked me for the sole purpose of tying it to my level of worthiness.
That's a good one. The only thing I ask is if you bring with what?
Have you been with someone in my inner circle?
Been with somebody in my inner circle. Listen, that is a huge question. That's the question I'm asking. Have you smashed the homies? Huh? Here's a list of the homeboys that I rock with. Have you been in any of their cars, bedrooms, hotel rooms, motel rooms, coke racks, coke closet? I mean, like,
whoa. Yeah, friends, family, enemies, co-workers, church members. Those 5. If you got any of them on the list in the past, like 10, 15 years, consider it a wrap.
Yeah.
Consider it a rapola.
Yeah, it's a wrap. I
don't care if it was a 1-night stand, a 2-minute stand. I don't care if it was a 1 month. I do not care. I don't care. Yeah. So yeah, but when men were asking me this question, they tied it to my worthiness. They were like, yeah, I'm just trying to see your number because I mean, if it's super high, it means you damaged goods. So it's like, are you looking for a virgin?
Like, how does that even work? Like, you can't want a virgin, but also a Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion.
Well, that's the thing. They want the virgin to be able to mold them into the type of partner that they are seeking. But it's like, okay, outside of the sexual fantasy of, getting someone's virginity and literally being the first and being impressionable with the sexual fantasies that you have, what else are you giving this person? I think people take the sacred aspect of the virginity away from someone when they sexualize it.
I agree.
And they're like, look, I got me a virgin, but are you going to be in a relationship? Like, are you marrying her? Like, what are your intentions with her?
Or you just going to use her,
like,
and turn her into a bad woman, like,
baby. Okay, because you got to think about the aftermath. You got to think about the aftermath. Like, okay, you went there. Now what? Now she's obsessed.
Now she's obsessed.
What you gonna do, baby?
Man, listen, I told you I got stories.
Rejection looks different on people, especially when you give something that you can't get back. Like, yeah, I gave you 200 and you're not gonna give it back. Okay, I'll make that 200 somewhere else. Oh, I gave you my shoes and you kept them. I'll just buy a new pair. I gave you a piece of me, my virginity. I can't re-virginize myself. I made that word up. I cannot re-virginize myself. And a virginity is a virginity. Like,
virginity is a virginity.
You can't get that back. You can't get that back.
No, you can't.
Fellas, ladies, think about that.
No, it's real. That's so real. You can't unring that bell. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, once it's done, it's done.
Mm-hmm. Once it's done, it's done. Like I said, for me, the list is about quality. You and I both are on the same page. The list doesn't matter to me. The number, the people matter. The people really matter.
Like, I need to see who you been with. Like, not necessarily how many you been with, but nigga, who you been with. Like,
wait a minute, Drea, really?
He says virginity is a double standard. A virgin is an immediate no from me.
I've heard that.
I totally get that from women.
No, Charles, for real. Totally so many conversations I've had with, friends, women's groups, circles, different circles, right? Mm-hmm. That number, I feel like some women would rather the higher number than someone with no experience. If you have a 40-year-old man and he is a virgin versus a 40-year-old man with bodies 10, 15, 20, 30
or more,
I feel like, I'm not going to say the one with numbers is going to just have this majority of women, but that one with no experience whatsoever, Some will say, you know what, he's noble. He's saving himself from marriage. But you're gonna have a pocket of women that say, I'm trying to have a guaranteed. I'm trying to have a guaranteed back-breaking session. I can't have somebody questioning whether to lift my leg or to put it down. I need someone that will twist me into a Bavarian pretzel and have me yodeling. I need guaranteed performance.
And that's where we are. That's where we are. Something that used to be a sign of, of maturity, like you said, something that used to be a sign of protecting, oneself is now looked at as a bad thing. And like you said, we're in this space where some women are just like, yeah, I need you to, destroy my insides from the outside. I'm like, well, why are you destroyed on the inside already?
Exactly. Okay.
Why do I gotta throw my pencil down your hallway?
Okay. All right. And first of all, shout out Charles. He made me laugh. Shout out to my husband. Welcome, Derry. He said, I'm trying to move on because Charles is about to have me in tears. Derry says some want a virgin that is a freak. That doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist at all. See, here we go. Boom. See, when we hit that little mark, that sex drive is like,
hey, my over 40
it's
set up.
It's like we got a quarter tank of NOS in the tank. we gotta burn this out we gotta burn this out before the menopause sets in. So if you ain't coming with the slinger thing,
you know what?
Okay.
You know what's hard, and this is gonna raise some eyebrows, but I have to go there. Virginity was very sacred coming up for me because the faith in the institution of religion was stronger back then. Over the past couple of years, decades, churches have been exposed, and the corruption of churches has taken away from the actual foundation of Scripture, which sucks. People are now seeing the hypocrisy in some of our church leaders and church members. How dare you preach about virginity when you're cohabitating with your little boyfriend? How dare you preach about purity when you have allegations about sleeping with some of the altar boys? When you get older and you have your eyes open to things in the way that they are, that shifts your perspectives on certain things. People's perspective on sexuality has changed over the years because things that they once believed in, when they see it crumbling before their very eyes, they don't know where else to go. So they form their own beliefs. They get their beliefs from things like the internet, their friends, the streets.
I heard it here first, dog. Listen. Sheesh.
That's a talk for another day.
No, that's real. That is so real. Asia feels that virginity is pushed more for girls. It is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Without question.
For sure. But I just don't see it being as prominent as it was back then when I was growing up. I remember driving to church. There was a billboard that said, "Virginity, teach your kids is not a dirty word."
Oh my!
Remember that?
Jesus!
I remember that. It was like written in like graffiti, and I was like, "Whoa!" There were purity ceremonies, like
Six Flags over Jersey.
Yes, the purity, like the ring ceremonies, the say no to sex. You know, I just feel like sex is just taken over. It's taken over, and it saddens me because, you know, I know for me, church is still a sacred place. Do not get me wrong. But I was able to grow up in an era where I feel like it was taken seriously. And I feel like there was a lot of reverence for, you know, keeping yourself pure. But baby, sex has become very available, and social media and access to sex has become very easy. And so the unraveling of that has caused us to become a little sex crazed.
No, I know. You spitting, yo. Like, you talk some good talk, man. Like, I think we're the last generation who completely understood the, like you said, the sacredness and the reverence of, you know, the church lifestyle. Like, like real church, like grandma and them. You know, you want to be like testimonies 30 minutes before service starts, you know what I'm saying?
In church all day, afraid to even look at a boy.
All day kind of situation. You know
I was afraid to look at a boy, seriously. And if I did, Granny said, yoink. I said, got it.
Right.
Got it. Went to all-girls school, got it.
Dang. Let's see. Ada said, well, purity culture failed miserably because hormones were flowing. I'd rather see teens be well informed to protect themselves. Yeah,
absolutely.
This is like the hugest thing for me. Like, do not make this to be some
be so taboo.
Yeah. Like, give the people the information that's needed. Give them the real. Don't birds and bees it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we used to say that all the time, but don't birds and bees it. Like, give it to them real, because someone in their class, someone in their social media circle is going to give them something completely stupid and have them out here just wilding out.
Yeah. And allow children to feel their hormones. George, talk to him, okay? Early morning prayer circle.
Sunday school. Yes. Morning service, dinner service, evening service.
Baby, you did not have time to be a sexual deviant. We ain't have time.
No.
We ain't have time. George, that's it. That is it. But yeah, allow people to regulate their hormones and get it out their systems. You know, there are moments I felt like, you know, I like boys. Can I talk to them? Good grief. You know?
Right. But, you know, it's weird out here in the field, man. It's weird out here.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, I think about circling back to Liz, what you really, really like the person.
Yeah.
You really like the person. And out of your curiosity, you ask for this list. And it's not what you want. Do you sacrifice your happiness because your ego is bruised? Or do you forego the list and say, you know what, it doesn't even matter. You know, you can have 300 or you can have 3. I like you. I feel like my life would be better with you in it. The potential for us to be a power couple together far supersedes who has been in your past. You see what I'm saying? Like, would you really allow that happened in someone's past to dictate your present and your future? Like, seriously. Now, don't get me wrong. If Derry had a couple of people that I can name on his list, I'll find someone different. Life goes on. But outside of that, I love him. I love him. Good taste, Derry. Good taste.
There's a series called The Number that highlights this issue. Interesting. I would like to test. I would like to see that and see what their take is.
You know, like, would you date a porn star, Charles?
Hell no. I'm sorry. It ain't happening,
Luscious Cheeks deserves love too.
She can find it in somewhere else.
I know. But I ain't gonna lie. Like, no offense. Shout out to all of my night workers, streetwalkers. Not my type. Not my cup of tea.
No, it's not my thing.
It's not my cup of tea.
And I'm okay. I cannot agree and be compassionate.
Exactly, for sure. Because it would be very hard for me. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be hard for me because, you know, everything is so accessible. I could just Google luscious cheeks and all I'm gonna see is your cheeks. I don't want to see you with nobody else in that way, shape, or form. I mean, Grant, I couldn't date an actor either because I gotta see the movie.
Yeah, the whole entertainment.
Getting down with the get down. Now, granted, you be having millions, but what if you were like a Tubi and your movie was seen by like 50 people? You doing all that? No, I couldn't handle that.
I guess
what if you end up getting excited
with Cardi B and Offset and Sierra, and I'm like, you got brother cousins and
oh gosh, that's just the Hollywood circle is so small, and I feel like, you know, some people like to stay within their circle, meaning their economic circle. I don't know what it would be like to have like hundreds of millions and to want to date someone that made like 80,000.
Yeah.
Like, I'm dating someone whose year's salary after taxes is like a day of work for me. I don't know if I could do that. I mean, love is strong and love wins.
Love wins, but
will that kind of love win? Like, I don't know.
That's why they need and want them lists. They all in the same circle.
Right.
They are, man.
Right, George, right.
Crazy. I was looking
right.
They had a big diagram of this stuff, and I'm like, what?
You know, when I look at like Nick Cannon's diagram, Future's diagram, I'm like, now, George, let me circle back to your comment about self-respect. I'm gonna have to go to the comment about self-respect. After a certain number of baby mama, I cannot be a statistic. I refuse to be a statistic. The way that Nick Cannon and Future even vocalized their stance on relationships, I couldn't even want to be in that number. I don't care how much money they have. At this point, they're dividing it amongst 8, 9 people.
Right.
No, thank you. I don't want to be a 10th. I do not want to be an 11th. Like, nothing about that screams like I'm different.
There's nothing like I'm above, like, more than just being, you know, a baby pusher outer. Like, nothing about that.
Yeah. So and like the way like Nick gallivants around like Hollywood with each baby mama, trying to normalize it, but then in other spaces he's like, I'm creating these broken homes, but you keep doing it. He himself has made comments to his mental health and the fact that he has been out here sowing his royal oats, thinking about mortality. Like, Nick Cannon, be real.
Yeah. See, no, I totally get that, George.
George, I'm with you there. Now there, I'm with you.
He says that too is a very extreme form of deep self-loathing. Them and the women who keep having them babies, lack of self-respect. Now, I know. I feel like we get ready to split hairs, but I feel like it's a space for it, right? it's one thing to have a lot of partners and you're protecting yourself and you're being safe from pregnancies and the unwanted broken homes, etc. And then what these couple people are doing is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a space. Like, like, there's no. It's one thing to be like, yeah, I'm responsible for me, so I'm going to take the responsibility to make sure I'm on birth control. I'm gonna make sure that I wear a condom. I'm gonna make sure that I'm being concerned about where I lay my seed. You know what I'm saying? That is a space in between the having a lot of partners versus having a lot of babies from a lot of partners.
And I think and I can only speak from my perspective as a woman that enters into a dynamic with a man that may have had multiple partners or whatever in the past. You have this attitude of, I'm different, I'm new, I can maybe change his mind and I can be where it ends. Yes, he's had a past with all of those, but I can be where it ends. I can be where it stops because I am me. I am great. I am wonderful. After me, he's not going to want anybody else. I'm going to be special.
Okay, number 9.
You're saving the best for last. And how has that worked out for me? It didn't work. So
be easy, number 9. Be easy, number 9.
Okay.
Because at this point, I'm like, I'm not remembering nobody's name. Like, everybody gets a number.
Right. Exactly.
Number 3 and number 5. Listen, y'all wilding out.
Okay. You said number 3 and number. Be easy, number 7, okay?
Look, listen,
going out with number 2.
Like, you're doing too much. You need to roll like number 2. You need to roll.
Right. Hey, Maritza, how are you? But then for those that don't ask for the list, we're gonna end with this because we can talk about this all night. We're gonna end with this.
I mean, we got a couple minutes, George. What you trying to do, y'all? What you trying to do, George?
Oh, okay.
I got a couple minutes, George. I want to hear. Because you've been real vocal. You got a couple minutes? I can send you the link real fast.
Well, if not, we can come back for part 2 and have George be on a whole show. What you want, George?
Listen, that'll work too. Because
what? Absolutely. You know what, George? Can you come? When's our next week?
Let's do that.
Next week?
We gotta remain because it's like a 7 or 8 second delay, so we gotta wait for
Right, George. We need you to come on next week. If not, you can come on the mic tonight. But if you can give us next week for the whole show, we would love to have you. You know we love having you on the show, George.
He said he feel like he had to defend my self-respect for it.
Okay, so you want to come on.
This time next week he can. Okay. Oh! All right. Bet. You locked in, sir.
Yeah.
No backsies.
Yeah. So we're gonna end with this question, and I'm out of curiosity. For those that said they don't ask for lists or don't ask for numbers, is ignorance really bliss for you, or you just don't want to know? Is ignorance bliss, or you legitimately don't want to know?
That's a really good question, because the choices sound similar, but they are definitely different.
They're not. Some people legitimately don't want to know because they don't care. Mm-hmm. For those that ignorance is bliss, they don't want to know because their decision to stay or not is swayed by that number.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got 1 for don't care. We got 2 for don't care.
Yay, George! Missed you.
All right.
We missed George.
Ignorant bliss. I don't like to be ignorant about anything. So yeah, no, I don't care.
Okay.
That's 3 for I don't care. No, it's just Doesn't matter if I chose you, I chose you. Nice. If it hasn't come up beforehand, it's water under the bridge.
Nice.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's 4. All right. Ashley said, legit, I don't want to know. Don't care. It wouldn't change anything for me. Okay.
Love it, Soror. Love it, my sweet.
I love it. Asia said, it has no effect moving forward. I asked about relationships and what was learned, but again, I need them test results.
Listen, show that my chart. I need
that my chart.
I need you to log in. I don't want a screenshot.
Log in right now.
I don't want a screenshot. You can
no screenshot. No screenshot. I need to see that all.
Exactly.
I need to see it in real time. No AI.
AI has ruined us. Can you fix me some negative full panel STD results? Please put my name, date of birth, and doctor in the right-hand corner. Put a my chart in the left-hand corner with a seal. I don't trust it. Log in. Matter of fact, let's go to LabCorp together. There are about 50,000 LabCorps. Let's go together, do a little pricky prick. Rite Aid, CVS, cut the check. Cut the check, CVS. They have HIV saliva kits. Do one together, because you can be negative, and then you could have messed with a risky person the day before. So, yeah.
I need that rapid HIV test. You heard?
Rapid, okay. 20 minutes. Rapid. Okay. So yeah, I don't see any ignorance is bliss. So
no,
I guess most of us just don't care. Does anyone feel like ignorance is bliss? Like, I do want to know, but I don't want to get my feelings hurt. Anybody out there? If you're watching the playback, because not everyone can watch our show on a Thursday night. If you're watching this part and you're like, yeah, I want to know for sure, but I don't want to know, then comment hello and come on the show with George next week.
We would love an opposing opinion.
That's your homework. I want you to find someone where the number matters. If the number matters, come on the show and say why. If the numbers don't matter, come on the show and say why. If ignorance is bliss and you want to know but you don't want to know, come on the show next week.
I'm here for it, man. Listen.
If a list is required for you, like Cam Newton, come on the show.
Which was crazy.
If you offer your list as a part of your, like, this is get to know me, come on the show.
Yeah.
All right. If your list has 1,000, come on the show. If your list got 3, come on the show.
On the show.
Okay? You don't have to divide your numbers here. You don't have to divide by 6, take away 2.
Right. He getting to be on Anthony status now. He's
George, let me tell you something, y'all. For those that do not know Professor George has opinions. But I'm going to tell you this. George can stand 10 toes down on his opinion. I love that about him. He will stand 10 toes down, and he can defend. He can defend his stance. Love people like that.
Don't you dare kowtow to him, because he going to call you out on it.
George ain't backing down. Now, granted, he's respectful enough where if he can say, I feel you on that, he going to say, I feel you on that.
Yes.
But he ain't gonna back down from how.
He ain't gonna back down. He gonna hit you with the butt.
Yeah. There's sometimes George got me thinking, like, you know what?
Right. He'll make you reconsider your position. But he gonna call you out on it. He gonna be like, see, you wasn't really about your. He gonna tell you. He be like, you really wasn't about your square no way. So I'm like, yeah, you're right.
I love it though. I love it because we don't all think the same, right? We all got different perspectives, but we all cool. At the end of the day, we may have differing opinions, opposing sides of an argument, but it's all respect and love at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. We've never, gotten out of, term. We've never called anyone out of names. We good. We good. I'm excited. Next week will be a time. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be a time. It's gonna be a time.
Y'all bringing
I enjoyed this. I really did enjoy this conversation. Yes, I'm just excited that we are back. We are, we're going to be a little more consistent. We had some technical difficulties the last couple of weeks. And life is what life is, and we just, we roll with. But we appreciate every last one of y'all who rock out with us
all the time,
share our content, make sure you try to bring somebody else in to, like, hey, have you heard about Dayton University? Like, man, listen, we really do appreciate everything. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, rate our show on any platform that you see it on. And Brittany, you have anything?
I do not have anything. Thank you all for watching. The federal government is furloughed, but Dayton University is not. So tune in next week. We're coming back strong with some amazing guests. You see it here first. We're continuing our series on the list, the numbers. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. We love you all.
All right, y'all.